Hello there everyone, it is me, Tech Demo, and welcome back to a video that I did not want to make. Today we'll be covering about the entire state of Deepwoken as a whole right now. Basically, for those of you who don't know, there was an update that came out, I feel like it was yesterday at, what was it? Yes, right, 2:40 in the morning, where it basically said, it was called the Rock the Boat update. The whole gist of it was that all of the physics ended up getting changed. Basically, this was to let you be able to go around on boats and fight people to make boat combat more viable. But the thing is that it completely ruins the game. Now, if you use this abuse this correctly, you can literally just fly halfway across Hive with your moves, which is destructive. On top of this, balance changes ended up making gun builds way too overpowered, where a 600 HP build can literally get hit for half a bar per M1. Basically, if you end up checking the bug reports on top of this, you will end up seeing that a majority of everything has been really bad. Basically, in today alone, I have already counted more than 700 bugs that people have reported. Basically, I'm just gonna read some of you. Basically, the Flare 2 Floor 1 Wind is literally impossible to fight back against. Chaser is immortal and he can't deal damage to you, basically meaning that you'll die in layer 2 unless you use Deep Drill because it's impossible to kill him. Another thing, the Flare Blood commas ended up becoming a placeholder item. You can't use them anymore. You can enable echo modifiers. Using the Crazy Slot Axe ultimate just makes you a part of the floor. When you join the game, you have a random chance of spinning rapidly and literally becoming a Beyblade. No holds barred combat tags no matter what. Basically, Chorus Divide just doesn't work anymore. Almost a lot of moves, when used midair, fling you in the direction you're facing. Console players cannot jump. The hole to go into Shrine of Order literally can't be slid on anymore. Strato Step doesn't work. And most of the aerial attacks, specifically rifle, don't move you further anymore. What the fuck, guys? You had one update that ruined the game. The previous updates were fine. People actually were fine. They recommended sometimes the nerf of Shrine of Order. A lot of us were fine with that. But this new update, the movement system, the fact that you can literally just fly now. You can't do Chaser anymore. Guns, they fixed the fist issue, if you don't remember that. Those fist builds that could literally deal insane damage. But now, basically what ends up happening is that instead of the fists being overpowered now, it's guns. Guns do half a bar per M1 now. Like, what are you supposed to do against that? So, in the state that Deepwoken is at right now, on top of this, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I respect this man as a person, and I do not wish any harm on this person, but Agamatsu is kind of doing some things that he really shouldn't be doing. I'm sorry. I don't know if you people have seen that meme flying around where it's like adding Ether Drain back to Shadow would be insane. That's way overpowered. On top of this, I do understand that asking the community in polls what they think is the least powerful thing, or if they should nerf other things or some things. But they have to understand that sometimes the people are kind of stupid and they add things that really shouldn't be added. Like, basically, I do understand. In the latest poll, they asked, what stat do you think is the most lacking? And people chose intelligence. And then, a couple of days later, we got the soul beam thing. That was cool, right? But at the same time, dude, they have things like, do you guys like how equipment crafting recipes are secret? And they say, no, not really. People answered that. And then yesterday, they drop a brand new weapon for blood that has a stupid rarity chance. You need a dormant splinter. You need to do a obscure quest line by talking to some random guy. And then you need some random flower that got added in that same update. They said that they didn't like this type of game. And then that's what they're doing. The people who are still, like the OG people who are playing Deep right now, most of them are leaving because of this problem. Newer players are not as phased as this because they haven't been used to all these changes. They just started playing the game, so they're not that affected. They think, oh, this is how the game is. But it's affecting older players and encouraging builds to be meta. Any build that you've made, including mine. Remember Celestial Piercer, the build that was insanely good? A day after that, Shrine of Order nerf happened, and it completely ruined that build. You can't use it anymore. I mean, you still can, and it's pretty decent, but it's not going to compete against other builds. It's not. It's just not. Like, every single week when a new update drops, something is going to shift in the meta, and you're going to have to switch builds. This is not what this game should be. There should be at least some consistency. But it's not happening. That's the major problem that I keep seeing. I'm sorry for this yap fest, but it just had to be said. I did not want to make this video. Deepwoken is one of my favorite games, and I really don't want to see it die. But the way that it's going right now, at 8 a.m. today, it hit the lowest of lows. 1,000 people playing it. Like, I don't want to see this game die. I've made too many memories with it, too many videos. I just don't want to see it die. Sorry again for the Yap Fest. I really hope that a lot of these things get changed or marked as hot fixes. But we really need to see some things happen. Again, thank you for listening to me yap. Hopefully this is the last video I have to make on this. But that's it. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.